My beloved child. There is something the angels have been trying to place inside your heart for a very long time. Most people never hear this message because they become distracted by loud voices, quick compliments, and temporary attention. But today is different. Today you were guided here for a reason that cannot be ignored. The lesson you are about to receive has the power to change the way you see every relationship, every opportunity, and every emotion that enters your life. Listen carefully. Not everyone who notices you values you. Not everyone who praises you believes in you. Not everyone who comes closer intends to stay. This is the mistake the angels are asking you to stop making before it quietly steals your peace. You have mistaken attention for something much deeper. You believe that because someone watched you, they truly understood you. You believe that because someone spoke sweetly, they genuinely cared. But attention is easy to give. True love is expensive. Respect is expensive. Loyalty is expensive. Commitment is expensive. The angels are not saying this to make you afraid. They are saying it because they are preparing you for a season where your heart must become wiser than your emotions. Before this message ends, one hidden truth will become impossible to ignore. A strange moment is approaching. It may happen in a conversation, through a message, or during an ordinary day that suddenly feels unforgettable. At first, it will seem small. Almost meaningless. But the angels want you to pay attention because that tiny moment will reveal something huge. Someone who once made you feel important may suddenly become distant when your attention is no longer available. Someone who appeared deeply interested may disappear the moment they stop receiving what they wanted. This is not your loss. This is your revelation. The angels often remove illusions quietly before they open the door to something real. Think about this carefully. The sun does not shine because people watch it. It shines because that is its nature. In the same way, your value has never depended on who notices you. Your worth existed long before anyone applauded you. Yet many people spend years chasing attention while unknowingly walking away from genuine peace. The angels refuse to let that become your story. They are teaching you to recognize the difference between someone who admires your light and someone who only enjoys standing near it. Now another truth must be revealed. There is a question you have been carrying inside your heart without even realizing it. Why did certain people suddenly become interested in you? Why did they arrive so confidently and then slowly change? The answer is closer than you think. Attention often arrives quickly because it asks for very little. But real connection grows slowly because it is built through honesty, patience, and trust. The angels are showing you that speed is not always a blessing. Sometimes the fastest connections become the quickest disappointments. Watch carefully in the coming days. Someone's actions will quietly answer a question that their words never could. You will notice a pattern you missed before. You will recognize a silence that speaks louder than promises. When that moment comes, do not become angry. Become grateful. Every false connection that leaves your life creates more room for an authentic one to enter. This is why heaven never panics when people walk away. What belongs in your life never needs to be forced to remain there. Something even more surprising is unfolding behind the scenes. The angels have watched every moment you doubted yourself because someone failed to appreciate you. They saw the nights when you questioned your worth simply because another person became distracted. But today they are asking you one powerful question. If someone stops looking at a diamond, does the diamond lose its value? The answer has always been no. Yet your heart has sometimes believed otherwise. That belief ends today. A new chapter begins the moment you stop confusing attention with genuine appreciation. Because appreciation protects. Appreciation encourages. Appreciation remains steady when no one else is watching. Attention can be loud for a day and disappear tomorrow. Appreciation grows stronger through time. This difference is about to transform the decisions you make. Very soon you will find yourself standing before two paths. One path will offer immediate excitement. The other will offer quiet peace. Most people choose excitement because it feels powerful for a moment. But the angels are whispering that peace will carry you much farther than excitement ever could. The choice you make during that moment will influence far more than you can currently imagine. Before this moment ends, remember one final truth. The greatest blessing is not becoming the center of everyone's attention. The greatest blessing is becoming impossible to shake because your confidence is rooted in something eternal instead of something temporary. The angels are preparing you for relationships that do not depend on constant validation. They are preparing you for opportunities that arrive because of your character instead of your popularity. They are preparing you to recognize the rare souls who remain present even when there is nothing to gain. And when that recognition happens, everything will begin changing faster than you expected. A hidden lesson from your past will suddenly make perfect sense. A confusing situation will reveal its purpose. A closed door will no longer feel like rejection. It will feel like protection. This is only the beginning of what the angels have been waiting to reveal. The next message will uncover the unexpected sign that separates temporary attention from lasting destiny. The moment you recognize that sign, you will never see people the same way again. A quiet shift has already begun around you. You may not have noticed it yet because true change rarely announces itself with noise. It arrives gently, hiding inside ordinary moments until suddenly everything becomes clear. The angels are asking you not to rush through the next few days. Watch the conversations that feel effortless. Watch the silence that feels peaceful instead of uncomfortable. Most importantly, watch the people who remain consistent when there is nothing for them to gain. This is where the next revelation begins. The world has taught many people to chase whoever gives them the most attention. Heaven teaches something completely different. It teaches you to treasure those who bring peace instead of pressure. There is a reason this lesson is arriving now. A chapter is quietly ending, and another one is preparing to unfold. What seems like a delay today is actually creating the perfect moment for truth to reveal itself. Before long, one unexpected situation will make you realize that someone who once appeared unforgettable was only a passing season. That realization will not break your heart. It will set it free. There is another secret the angels have been waiting to reveal. Some people know exactly how to make themselves impossible to ignore. They speak beautifully. They appear at the perfect moment. They create excitement, curiosity, and emotional intensity. But the angels are asking you one life-changing question. After all the excitement fades, what remains? This is the question that separates temporary attention from genuine care. Real care does not disappear when life becomes ordinary. It does not vanish when the conversation slows down. It does not depend on constant admiration. It remains steady through quiet moments. It continues even when no one is watching. Soon, you will witness someone revealing their true intentions without realizing they are doing it. They will not expose themselves through dramatic words. They will expose themselves through small choices. They will choose convenience over commitment. They will choose appearance over honesty. In that very moment, the confusion you carried for so long will disappear. The answer you have been searching for has never been hidden. It has simply been waiting for the right time to become obvious. Something remarkable is also happening within your own heart. The angels have been strengthening a gift that many people overlook. It is the gift of discernment. This gift allows you to sense what words cannot explain. Have you noticed how certain situations no longer feel right, even when everything looks perfect on the surface? That is not coincidence. That is growth. Your spirit is becoming sensitive to truth. You are beginning to recognize the difference between people who want access to your life and people who sincerely value your presence. This change may feel uncomfortable because it asks you to release old expectations. But every expectation you release creates space for a greater reality. Soon, someone will surprise you by showing quiet kindness when you least expect it. At first, it may seem too simple to matter. Yet the angels are asking you not to overlook that moment. Great blessings often enter quietly while distractions arrive loudly. Remember this whenever you feel tempted to chase what shines the brightest. Now listen carefully because this message carries one of the deepest truths of all. There was a season when you believed that losing someone's attention meant losing your importance. But heaven never measured your worth by the number of people who noticed you. Heaven measured your heart by the love you gave, the integrity you protected, and the courage you showed when nobody applauded you. This is why the angels are smiling over your future. They know something you cannot yet see. They know that every disappointment has been refining your vision. Every unanswered question has been sharpening your wisdom. Every closed door has been protecting you from connections that would have drained your peace. Soon, you will look back and realize that what once felt like rejection was actually one of the greatest acts of divine protection. The pieces are already moving into place. You simply cannot see the entire picture yet. But the picture is becoming clearer with every passing day. One final revelation must remain with you until the next message. The angels are not teaching you to stop appreciating attention. They are teaching you never to confuse it with lasting value. Attention can begin in a single moment. Trust is built over time. Attention can be borrowed. Character cannot. Attention can fade without warning. Genuine love grows stronger through patience, honesty, and faithfulness. As you continue forward, you will begin noticing signs that once escaped your understanding. Small moments will carry extraordinary meaning. Quiet conversations will reveal hidden truths. Ordinary days will produce unforgettable answers. When that happens, Do not be surprised if your heart feels lighter than it has in a long time. It will be the confirmation that you have finally learned the lesson the angels have been whispering all along. And what they reveal next will uncover why one unexpected person has been placed in your path at exactly the right time. Writing. A remarkable moment is drawing closer than you realize. The angels want you to understand something that changes everything. The greatest turning points in life rarely begin with a dramatic announcement. They begin with a single moment of clarity. That moment is approaching you now. Someone will soon reveal who they truly are, not through a promise, but through consistency. While others continue searching for ways to impress you, this person will quietly show respect, patience, and honesty without expecting applause. Do not overlook this difference. Heaven often hides extraordinary blessings inside ordinary actions. Many people miss them because they are still looking for loud signs instead of lasting truth. This is why the angels keep reminding you to slow your heart before making quick conclusions. Every season has taught you something, but this season is teaching you how to recognize what deserves a permanent place in your life. The answer will not arrive with confusion. It will arrive with peace. There is another mystery unfolding behind the scenes. For a long time, you wondered why certain doors closed just when you believed they were finally opening. The angels are now revealing the reason. Those doors were never leading you toward the future prepared for you. They were only teaching you what temporary attention feels like, so that you would immediately recognize genuine connection when it finally appears. Think carefully about every disappointment that once made you question yourself. What if those moments were not failures at all? What if they were lessons preparing your heart for something stronger, wiser, and far more meaningful? This realization will arrive unexpectedly. One memory from your past will suddenly make complete sense. A conversation you almost forgot will return to your mind. A small detail you ignored before will suddenly explain everything. When that happens, you will understand why the angels never rushed your journey. They were protecting your peace while quietly strengthening your wisdom. Something beautiful is also changing inside you. Without realizing it, you have become less interested in proving yourself to people who constantly demand your attention. This is not weakness. This is growth. Your heart is beginning to seek depth instead of noise. You are learning that being understood by the right people is far more valuable than being noticed by everyone. The angels celebrate this change because it opens the door to a different kind of life. A life where your confidence is no longer controlled by opinions. A life where your joy does not disappear when someone looks away. A life where your peace becomes stronger than temporary excitement. Soon, you will notice that certain situations no longer affect you the way they once did. That is the evidence that heaven has been quietly healing places inside your heart that words could never reach. The transformation has already started. You are simply beginning to recognize it. Now listen with your whole heart because this next truth is rare. The angels are preparing you for a blessing that cannot survive inside a heart addicted to constant validation. Real blessings grow where humility, patience, and wisdom live together. That is why this lesson had to come first. If you had received everything you wanted before learning this truth, you might have mistaken admiration for destiny. But now your eyes are opening. You are beginning to recognize that the people meant for your journey will never require you to abandon your peace in order to keep their attention. They will encourage your growth instead of competing with it. They will celebrate your progress instead of feeling threatened by it. This understanding will protect you in ways you cannot yet imagine. The next decision you make after this realization may seem small, but it will quietly change the direction of your future. As this message comes to a close, hold on to one final promise from the angels. Every lesson you have learned has been leading to this moment. You are no longer chasing what shines for a moment. You are preparing to receive what lasts. Very soon, a quiet confirmation will appear in a way you never expected. It may come through a simple conversation, an unexpected opportunity, or a peaceful realization that settles deeply within your heart. When it arrives, you will remember these words. You will understand that the angels were never asking you to become less loving. They were teaching you to become wiser with your love. And when the next revelation is uncovered, you will finally discover why the most valuable blessings in your life were hidden until your heart was ready to recognize them.